Hi everyone, welcome to Weekly Messages with your angels and your higher self with me, Julie Poole. And if this is your first time here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe, click that little bell so you don't miss a thing. All the cards that I use, the link is in the description below, along with the links to your weeklies and your monthlies. All right then, let's just dive right in. Well, hello, my lovely people. How are you for the week of the 30th of July? So these messages are for the 30th of July through to the 6th of August. Now let's see what we have for the energy of the week, as I'm just tuning in to see about intuitive messages for you. They are taking me to the energy of the 27th of July, which I'm recording this on the 23rd, so we haven't had it yet, but these are the messages for the 30th, and they're wanting me to tell you about the energy of the 27th, this full eclipse. So the energy of the eclipse was to bring up what is left within you remaining that disempowers, that takes away your freedom, that blocks you from your own free dominion. It's an incredibly empowering full moon. The big one I feel was the first one on the 14th of July. That was very intense, very heavy. And now this one on the 27th is just bringing up anything into your awareness, but much more gently, that enables you to then move forward into freedom. And the reason that I'm saying about this on the 27th is that these messages are for the 30th, and they're saying this is where it starts. This is where the freedom begins. This is now the energy of this eclipse on the 27th. It lasts about 3 days. So as we hit the 30th on the Monday, we are starting to feel this empowerment, this freedom, this free dominion. And it's really important. It's empowering, it's uplifting, and it's driving us forward. Now, what else do they want to tell me? I'm just waiting for some more information. They're showing me rain. Water coming from the sky, really clean rain that washes everything away. So they're likening this, guys, to, you know, it's all muggy and sticky and horrible weather, very heavy and cloying, and then we have a bit of a storm and the rain washes everything clean, and then everything feels lighter and brighter. This is what they are showing me. They're showing me this rain coming down and washing everything away, and this is what the eclipse is doing. So as you go into the week of the 30th, you are feeling this sense of being cleansed, being cleared, being purified, being it almost feels a little bit like a baptism, you know. We get baptized, and babies get christened with the water. It feels like that. It feels like a whole fresh spiritual connecting new beginning. That's what it's feeling like. Very exciting. And I'm not feeling at all nervous with this energy. I don't feel it's heavy at all. I feel it's the opposite. It feels really light. Is there anything else? This is a time for you to really come into your peace now. All the things that were holding you back, that were blocking your peace can now come in. Your connections with yourself, your higher self, with the collective consciousness, with Mother Earth, can really come in and get stronger. And they're just reminding me, as I'm talking about that peace, that I've put on my website a free meditation into inner peace. All you need to do is click the link below, go to my website, and you can download that free. It's actually for sale on my website, but I was guided last week to create that separately as an MP3 audio file for people to be able to increase their inner peace. And so this is my gift to you, and I hope you enjoy it. Anything else they want me to tell you? No, go on to the cards. All right then, guys, let's see what your higher self wants to tell you for the week of the 30th, and this for anybody watching this that it resonates with. If it doesn't resonate for you, please don't worry. These are general readings and won't apply to everybody. You'll know if it's for you because it will just click. All right, so what's your higher self want to say? Okay. All right, so do we want all of these? Yeah, we do. Okay. Well, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? All right, so let's talk about this. We're starting up here. So it's the end of conflict, all right? The Five of Wands is a card of conflict, sometimes inner conflict, sometimes outer conflict, very often related to conflict about work, because this is Wands. And sometimes what they're saying is inner conflict about feeling unable to leave a job, even though you may want to. If your inner being is telling you it's time to look for something else, please follow it. Please follow the guidance and allow yourself to trust, because everything is about bringing you into this freedom and this peace. And if this job isn't going to align with that, then it needs to go. I want to go to the Tower. Now, the Tower, please don't fear this card. The Tower is just a card of change, and sometimes sweeping change, fast change, but it's change that needs to happen. Now, I'm feeling that this was the first card that fell out, and this is about the change that the eclipses have brought so far, these two eclipses, sweeping away the stuff that is cracked and broken, the stuff, you know, if we think about Disney, they always locked the princess up in the tower. This energy of these eclipses is about bringing us our freedom, and if we can't get out of the tower, then the best way to do it is smash the tower wide open so that we can get out. This is a card of confirming your freedom, confirming that you are now free to leave the dungeon, leave the tower, leave the restrictions, leave the confines. Okay, now we've got the Hermit, and he's reversed for you. So I'm just asking about the Hermit. Why is he reversed? Okay, so this is a time now where we're going to, for those of you who've been unable to light your way, who've been unable to see the way. If you look at that path, it looks pretty narrow and pretty hairy and scary, but his footsteps are very sure, and that light is going to light his way, I feel, out of the tower. I feel these two are going together. He's coming out of the tower and he's leading his way out, all right, into his freedom, into his free dominion. Now, the King of Pentacles wants to come in. The king he's strong, he's sure, he knows where he's going, he knows what he wants. He's looking onto the horizon. He's planning and plotting and strategizing how he can get where he wants to get. And this is part of this Hermit, because first of all, you've got to figure out where you're going. So let's get out of the tower, get to a safe place, and then we're going to say, right, what do I want next? Where am I going? Where am I going to allow my footsteps to tread carefully away from these restrictions? Then I'm going to sit and plot and plan, what do I want next? What does freedom mean for me? Where am I going to use this freedom, and how am I going to get there? We have got no doubt that that freedom is coming, because we've got the Ten of Pentacles there. This is your abundance, not just financially, but this is your treasure trove, and it's coming in for you. It's enabling us to be able to say, right, we've left the tower, the restrictions, we've got ourselves away, we've looked into what do we want, and we can now plan where we're going next. And this is going to open up this treasure trove of abundance for us. Now, for some of us, this is money, that more money coming in, more success coming in, everything opening up. Because one of the things about freedom, for us to truly have freedom, we need money. All right, money is empowering. Money allows us the freedom to choose, to travel, to experience, to explore, and to have balance. Because, yeah, they're just saying to me, you know, those of you who are stuck in that poverty trap, this is the time to really start changing your thinking about life is abundant, I am abundant. As you focus on that, you are bringing that abundance to you. The universe will always reflect back to you what is going on inside. If you are struggling financially, listen to, watch one of my videos on abundance. There's a self-hypnosis free video on my channel there for you on a playlist called self-hypnosis, and it's about financial freedom, financial abundance. It will help you break any patterns, any blocks you have that are stopping you from your financial abundance, because the universe wants to bring it to you. And it always can. It's us that stops it. It's us that blocks the receiving because of our blocks inside. So have a look for you if there are any blocks. Draw to you the healing for those blocks, and then opening up your treasure trove of abundance. Fabulous. All right, then we can come into balance. The Temperance card is all about balance. If we look at her here, Temperance is often about patience too. She's using that fire. She has got water around her. She's got flow and freedom, balance. It's all about balance. So we're wanting to bring our life into balance now that we're starting to have a taste of this freedom. It's bringing, they're showing me chains falling away. If you imagine that you've been chained, restricted, and those chains are now falling away. So this enables us then to move into a place that is much more free, enabling this balance. Now, we've got the Six of Cups here as well. This is a card connecting with the past. We're in the middle of Mercury retrograde as we go into this week of the 30th, particularly strongly felt by Geminis and Virgos who are Mercury led, but all of us will feel this to some extent. And when Mercury is retrograde, it's all about the past. It enables us to look back at the past so that we can learn from things, we can let them go. Sometimes we can reconnect with people from the past if it feels useful to do so. So it's enabling us to use the Mercury retrograde energy during this week to look at our freedom. And they're just telling me, for many of you, look back on how far you've come. Please acknowledge how far you've come. If you look back at yourself 6 months ago, a year ago, 5 years ago, you'll see that everything that you've experienced, every event, every situation has brought you more and more into the place that you are now. Everything has been to move you towards this place and away from this conflict, away from drama, away from restrictions, and into freedom. It's incredibly powerful. I want one more card to go in the middle. We don't normally have this many cards on a weekly reading, but that's okay. It's an important week, clearly. So one more, please, that I want to go smack in the middle. Oh, fair play. You can't make this stuff up, can you guys? It's all about us coming into our High Priestess energy. Let's bring this up for you. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. The High Priestess is totally connected inwards to her heart, upwards to source, outwards to the universe, connected to all things, collective consciousness. She rises above it all. She's in total harmony with all that is, and it is beautiful. I'm also drawn to the number of the card. It's the number 2, duality, and oneness with ourselves, with all that is. It's duality. It's a coming together. It's beautiful, fantastic. Now, what do the angels want to add about this week, please? Well, okie dokie. And you will be successful. You will have success. You are successful. I feel this is something you need to be saying to yourself. I am successful. I am. My life is successful. I am successful. As you own your success, more success comes to you. More abundance comes to you. That is source there, the universe, flowing energy over you of success. Success if you need to heal. Success if you need to let go. Success if you need to move on. Whatever aim, goal, aspiration you have, success is on its way and is all around you. How very beautiful. All right, guys, let's have a look now at one message for each of the 12 signs, starting with Aries. Hello, Aries. How are you, my darlings? I hope that message helped. Let's see what the universe wants to add as one message for you for this week. Specific to Aries, please. Specific to Aries. Okay, so Aries, we have the moon. This is your overall energy for this week, is the moon. So this lunar eclipse we had on the 27th, you're feeling it very strongly. It's enabling you to get in touch with your emotions, to not fear your emotions, to own them and to embrace them. So some of those emotions are old and they're going to work their way up and out. Other emotions are just within you, and you are becoming at one with your emotions. You're becoming comfortable and free with your emotions. So many of you have held back emotionally, worried about judgment, worried about what will people think. Now you're feeling much more free to be your authentic emotional self, and not in a dramatic drama way, but in just a genuinely authentic way. We're embracing our emotions this week without fear. All right, my darlings, that's the message for Aries. Now then, let's see what we have for Taurus. What does Taurus need, please? No, I need to shuffle again. Taurus, message for Taurus, please. Taurus, it's not this one, darling, it's this one. This is the message we have for Taurus for the week of the 30th. Let me put these away. Nine of Cups. This is success. You've got a double success. This card, the Nine of Cups, is a card where we are celebrating our success, our achievements. And this is, you know, you've already had the message from the angels of success. Now you've got another card. So Taurus, this week, you are successful. You are victorious. Whatever it is you are achieving, you are setting, you are doing, you are absolutely going to be celebrating. Great news. All right, Gemini. Let's see what we have for Gemini. And you know Mercury's retrograde, Gem, so just hang in there. And what does Gemini need to know for the week of the 30th, please? Okay, so for many of you Geminis, you are releasing and letting go of old wounds and old hurts, old disappointments. They're working their way up and out, but actually I'm feeling quite gently, quite easily. And for many of you, you're looking back at some of these disappointments and going, what was that all about? I don't understand why I was so upset about that, because really it wasn't worth my energy or my time. And you're finally able to let go of things that used to really bother you, and you're just saying, it's not important anymore, that can go. Wonderful. So what we've got for you Geminis is that Mercury retrograde is helping you to release the old hurts of the past in order to bring you into more freedom. Fabulous. All right, Cancer, what have we got for Cancer, please? Cancer, Ten of Pentacles again, guys. Wow. So we've got two messages of abundance, flow. Your chicken's coming home to roost is what the words I'm being given for you, Cancer. So this is everything coming back to you now. It coming home to you, your abundance, your flow, and your financial success. I'm just going to repeat what I said earlier. If you have blocks to financial success, please listen to my self-hypnosis, which will help you to release those so that you can have your success, your financial success. All right, my darlings. Let's see what we have for Leos. And any Leos that have got their birthday this week, happy birthday, Leos. Does Leo need, please? Okay, Leo, you're in an energy of choice, Seven of Cups. You're looking at choices and options. You're making decisions about what's important, and it's all about moving you into your freedom. So there's going to be several options on the table for you this week to look at. So what you're going to do is examine each one, feel it, really feel it in your belly, in your gut, see what feels right for you. And when it doesn't feel right, you can dismiss it. It's all about leaving the one cup that is the one that you want so that you can make those changes into your freedom. Fabulous. Okay, Virgo, what do we need to know for Virgo, please, for the week of the 30th? And like I said to Gemini just now, this is going to be very powerful week because of Mercury retrograde. So let's see what we've got for Virgos, please. Okay, so Virgo, many of us are looking at our cups and feeling disillusioned and dissatisfied. We're being offered a new cup now. This is the new cup of freedom, free dominion. Now you're looking at these other cups and saying, well, I thought I was free before, but I wasn't particularly happy. Yeah, but that actually was quite a restrictive freedom. It wasn't giving you fully what you want. You thought it would make you happy and it didn't. You are looking very often at things outside of yourself to make you happy, and actually happiness can only come from within. So as we're being handed this cup now, this is a cup of inner peace, inner freedom, free dominion, saying this and only this is what you need. I hope that helps, my darlings. Let's see what we have for Libra for this week of the 30th, please. What does Libra, oh, fair play, Libra, you've got the sun. Do we want all of them? No, we just want the sun. Okay, so the sun is coming out for you, Libra. Fantastic. The sun is a card of self-confidence, self-belief, letting your sun shine, your light shine, feeling uplifted, feeling buoyant, feeling really good. And it's also a card of lighting up the way for others too. Very often linked with leadership, people following you, and you inspiring yourself and others through your own actions. Your sun is shining this week, Libra. Fantastic. All right, my darlings. Let's see what we have for Scorpio for this week, please. What does Scorpio need to know for this week? No. Yes. Okay. Scorpio, you're at the end of a cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is coming in now saying you've done it. You've reached the end of this cycle and it's now time to begin a whole new cycle, a whole new chapter, lifting you into a stronger and better place. I know it's been quite intense for you, Scorpio, for a little while, and it feels now that that intensity is breaking, is broken, and you're ready to move into a lighter, brighter, more uplifting space. Fantastic. All right, my darlings, let's see what we have for Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know, please, for the week of the 30th? Okay, so Sag, you're at this crossroads, my darling. You are at the crossroads where you are now looking at these two paths because something has cracked wide open with this eclipse. I'm seeing these two paths as they've just opened up in front of you where they weren't there before. A little bit like the Tower card that we had there in the general reading at the beginning. We have cracked open the Tower and we're now seeing two paths, two options. Whichever path you take, you will reach your destination. All paths lead home. They just go on different journeys. So go with your heart of which path feels right for you to take. Trust and just step forward fearlessly. All right, my darlings. Capricorn, please. Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know? All right, Cappies, we've got justice coming in for you this week. Justice is a card of everything being just and fair. So I actually did have a message from somebody this week asking me to explain the justice card a little bit more. It's sometimes related to court issues. So those of you who are going through court actions, maybe to do with access for your children or maintenance alimony, maybe you are suing somebody, then we have things coming to a head this week and it will be fair. It will be fair and just. For other explanations of this card, it can be about justice coming back to you that's been lacking. The universe always finds its just way. And it's about trusting that and saying, look, it may take some time. For example, if you have been working and working and working and just not seeing any rewards, those rewards can start coming forward when we see the Justice card. As the Justice card says, it's time. It's a kind of card of karma, if you like. What goes around comes around. If I've worked really hard and I've done so much good, it's time now for me to reap the rewards and have some of that success and goodness for myself. So the energy for you this week, my darlings, is justice, fairness. Excellent. Let's see what we have now for Aquarius. For the 30th, please. What does Aquarius need to know for the 30th? Okay. Aquarius, we've got you moving away from a situation. Now, she did come out upside down, and I'm told she should be upside down. So we're saying it isn't this week that you're moving away, but you are preparing to move away from a situation that no longer serves you. And you're using this moon energy from the eclipses to enable to drive you forward. Now, the water is smooth. Many of you are moving home. Many of you are leaving relationships. Many of you are leaving friendships. You are saying that is toxic and dramatic. I don't want it. I don't need it. I'm off. Some of the things you're leaving is just that sense of restriction, to feel more empowered and free without having to actually leave a situation. You're leaving it mentally. You're leaving it mentally behind you without physically having to leave. So you're saying, I am free. Whatever is around me, I have freedom. So even if I don't like my job and I may want to leave, I know I am free to leave at any time. So I'm just going to let go of that sense of restriction and carry on with a job for as long as it feels right to do so. But I'm no longer feeling stuck. So it's going to mean different things for different people. Obviously, this is a general read. But we have a real sense here of leaving the drama behind. Great. All right, and Pisces. What have we got for my beautiful Pisces for this week of the 30th? What does Pisces need to know, please, for the week of the 30th? Okay, this is ending, Pisces. Let's have a look. Put these away. So, the Four of Swords reversed. So this is mentally knackered, okay? Just feeling really tired and drained. And some of you have been feeling a little bit lost, is the word I'm being given. So that energy now is beginning to shift and change. We're leaving it behind. This is what's being cleared out for you with these eclipses, is this sense of giving, giving, giving and not enough receiving. That needs to go, because that's not fair or just, and it's not empowering, it's disempowering. It doesn't enable our freedom. So the Four of Swords, let's talk about this card a little bit more. The Four of Swords is a card of mentally being really tired. Until the point you can't think clearly, you're going round and round in circles. So what I want to do is put it down. Put it down, allow your mind to rest, allow your being to rest, and then it will all be very clear afterwards. Now, why is he upside down? Because some of you are not recognizing this. So even though you're mentally exhausted, mentally tired, drained, you keep pushing on, keep pushing forward, when actually what they want you to do is do what he's doing. Go and have a lie down. Have a lie down and go, I'm having a rest, I don't care, I'm letting it go. Okay, anything else you want me to tell, Pisces? This is going to shift by the end of the week. This energy, if you allow yourself to rest, oh my goodness me, you will recuperate so fast you won't know what's hit you. You will be bouncy, bouncy. Just allow yourself to have that rest, Pisces. You are so giving and so loving. And you need to give to yourself too. You absolutely do. Give to yourself, let yourself rest, and you will recuperate, and then you will feel that bounce that is wanting to come in. And they're just showing me a pair of shoes with springs on the bottom. By the end of the week, they want you to have those shoes on, be bouncing around the place like a demented rabbit. Up, up and up, okay? Up and away, they're giving me, okay? Because you're going to be bouncing into next week. But you do need to have a little bit of rest, okay, my darlings? I hope that has helped, given you some inspiration and guidance for this week. And as I said, download that free meditation into inner peace that I've got on my website. The link is below, and I'll see you next week for more messages from your angels and higher self. Loads of love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.